So girls, watch out, I'm going to be calling you this week. Hi, it's Lisa, the Catholic Marathon Mom. Welcome back. If it's your first time here, welcome. On this channel, we are all about becoming the people we're created to be and encouraging each other on this journey to heaven. If you like this video, I hope you click the like button, and if you want to make sure you catch my other videos, click the button to subscribe. Today we're covering chapter 3 of the Handbook for Catholic Moms by Lisa Hendey. Here's the book again. We've done chapter 1, chapter 2, and now we're on chapter 3. And chapter 3 is about soul sisters. It's about friendship. I remember growing up, different family members would say, if you can count your number of good friends on one hand, you've been blessed in your life and you've got a lot of friends. When you are a military brat, which we were, my brother and I, you learn how to make friends really fast because you are going to be moving in a couple of years, and the likelihood of you meeting those people again is pretty small. So that's one skill you learn. Of course, friendship has changed for me during those years, as it does for all of us as we grow. As we make mistakes and hurt some people's feelings, and maybe they've hurt our feelings. Our hearts sometimes are softer or become hardened. Maybe it's harder for us to trust. But as we find these special friends that God puts in our lives, we realize how truly we are blessed. She does talk in here about the fact that although she's married to her best friend, that she does recognize the fact that women's brains are wired differently than men's, and that she was grateful that she could talk to her friend on their long walks throughout the years before bringing something to her husband. Not all the time, but sometimes being able to talk it out with her friend first. I definitely know that feeling, and I used to dump everything as it came onto my husband, and now I'm praying more and sometimes talking out some of the things I need to work out in my mind and my heart before I burden him with some of my thoughts or worries. I've had the experience that in my life, the friends that I have made have come through different little divine appointments that I can see now that's what they were. And as a teenager in high school, I was invited to youth group, and this was in Miami, Florida, and going to youth group changed my life at that time. I was a 10th grader, new to my city. It was our 7th assignment in the military, and that youth group experience not only changed my heart and my faith walk, but I made some amazing friends. I even got to meet my husband in youth group, so it was pretty wonderful. As our 2 older kids started preschool, we met a group of friends that we were all putting our kids in preschool at the same time at this little Catholic school. It was all new for all of us. We were squeezing into the little small window to try to see our kids. Oh, did they find their letter on the mat on the floor? Do they look happy? And we genuinely cared about each other's kids, and we were bound together by not just our kids' experiences in school, but also our faith and being able to share it in that little Catholic school. Those friends are still friends of ours, and when we see each other, it is as they say, that when our feet hit that ground in the 3:05, like time hasn't stopped. We pick up right away. We have been praying for each other through the months and sometimes years since we've seen each other. There's no guilt trips about why I haven't called or why you haven't sent me a thank you card or birthday card. There's just total love, and it's such an amazing blessing for myself, my husband, and our kids that we have those relationships. Moving to the Midwest 6 years ago was a big transition for our family of 6. I struggled to make friends. The kids are so good about making friends. They find common interests and they accept each other quicker and easier than us adults. I found some great friends through the Catholic homeschooling group, and I recommend that. Like she does in the book, she talks about checking out your churches or different interests that you might have, and reaching out and seeing if you can be a part of, and through that time together you become friends. We've had 2 older kids and 2 younger kids, and so it's been kind of fun to see myself go from pretty much the same age as the moms that we were homeschooling through the years with, to now I'm the older mom with the younger 2 of my friends group, and I'm okay with it because they don't treat me like I'm the older mom, so it's very sweet of them. I love to be with my other mom friends, and there's a particular experience that I was trying to put into words and I couldn't quite, and you know who could do it was my husband. I was asking him to help me to describe one of my friendships in particular, and he said, I know exactly what it is. And I said, oh, well, tell me. And he said, I think it's that she can put words to feelings that you have that you can't, and then she can restate it to you and pray with you through it. 100% right. So there you go, is my best friend, my sweetheart, able to see it instantly. I think we as moms are quick to pull in within ourselves if there's any struggles with, you know, financially or spiritually, or with our children, whether they have illnesses or they're struggling through hard times. We'll pull inwardly, thinking that we're doing the right thing, keeping peace in the house and such. I've been part of a mom's group, and we've been reading different books and praying through them and sharing together once a week or once every 2 weeks, depending on how the situation goes. And I have grown so much in this last while because I have trusted them, and I have really prayed hard to be a good friend in return. So if someone has invited you to join in, know that that's a blessing. I love some of the homework that she talks about here, that to make sure that you have coffee with a friend, like make an appointment with them to have coffee or go for a walk with a friend this week. She talks about spending some time praying for each of your friends, and I think we're probably all pretty good at that, like when they have a need. I like their very first one was to kind of take inventory of women in your life who have been those companions to you on your walk, and to write them a brief note or call them. And that's something I'm definitely gonna do. So girls, watch out, I'm gonna be calling you this week. I hope you do get to read the book. And again, don't worry if you haven't bought the book, we're just gonna keep doing these reflections. And I hope you check out the other Catholic mommy YouTubers who are doing reflections. Their videos are gonna be listed in the description box below. And I pray that you have a wonderful day. God bless you. Bye-bye.